Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, and today we're tackling a topic that might raise some eyebrows. We all hear about the incredible health benefits of fruit, how they're packed with vitamins and antioxidants. But what if I told you that overindulging in certain fruits, or consuming them in particular ways too often, could potentially be linked to an increased risk of dementia? Important note. Before we dive in, it's absolutely crucial to understand that this isn't about demonizing fruit. Fruit is generally very healthy. We're talking about the potential risks associated with excessive consumption or specific types of fruit processing. Always consult with a healthcare professional for personalized advice. The dark side of fruit? Overdoing these might affect your brain. We know fruits are loaded with goodness. They provide essential nutrients and can protect our cells. But just like anything else in life, moderation is key, and understanding potential downsides is important for making informed dietary choices, especially when it comes to long-term brain health. So, which fruits are we talking about, and what does too often really mean? Let's explore a few key aspects and how they might relate to cognitive health. 1. The sugar factor. High glycemic index fruits and fruit juices taken too often. Some fruits have a higher glycemic index, GI, meaning they can cause a more rapid spike in your blood sugar levels. While the natural sugars in whole fruits are generally handled well by the body, frequent and significant blood sugar spikes can be a concern over time. This is where how often becomes crucial. Show visuals of high GI fruits like very ripe bananas, mangoes, pineapples, and processed fruit juices. Fruits like overly ripe bananas, mangoes, and pineapple have a higher GI. However, the biggest culprit here, when it comes to rapid sugar spikes, is often fruit juice, especially commercially produced ones. When fruit is juiced, the fiber, which helps regulate sugar absorption, is largely removed. This leaves behind concentrated sugars that are quickly absorbed into the bloodstream. Regularly drinking large quantities of fruit juice too often can contribute to insulin resistance. Some research suggests a link between insulin resistance and an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. Think of it this way. An occasional glass of fruit juice as a treat is different from making it a daily staple. Recommendation: prioritize whole fruits over juices as your primary source of fruit. If you do drink juice, do so in moderation. When consuming higher GI whole fruits, try pairing them with sources of healthy fats or proteins to help slow down sugar absorption. 2. Processed fruits and the hidden sugar trap, frequent consumption. Host: we all know that added sugars aren't great for our overall health, and this certainly extends to brain health. Processed fruits like canned fruits and heavy syrup, fruit snacks, and even some dried fruits with added sugars can contribute to a higher overall sugar intake if consumed too often. Show visuals of canned fruits and syrup, gummy fruit snacks, and dried fruits with visible sugar coating. These processed options often lack the fiber and other beneficial nutrients found in fresh fruit, but are packed with added sugars. Frequent consumption can lead to those blood sugar imbalances we discussed earlier and contribute to a diet that's generally less supportive of cognitive function. Recommendation: opt for fresh or frozen fruits whenever possible. If you choose canned fruits, look for those packed in their own juice or light syrup and rinse them. Be mindful of the sugar content in dried fruits and fruit snacks. Consider them occasional treats rather than daily staples. 3. The importance of variety and balance, avoiding over-reliance on a few. While not specific to certain bad fruits, consuming a very limited variety of fruits too often might mean you're missing out on a broader range of beneficial nutrients that support overall health, including brain health. Show a visual of a very limited selection of fruits compared to a diverse and colorful fruit platter. Host: each fruit offers a unique profile of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Relying too heavily on just one or two types of fruit might mean you're not getting the full spectrum of protective compounds that a diverse diet provides. Recommendation: aim for a colorful and varied selection of fruits in your diet. This ensures you're getting a wider range of nutrients that support overall well-being, including cognitive function. 4. Potential pesticide concerns with non-organic options, frequent exposure. Host: while not a component of the fruit itself, the frequency of exposure to pesticide residues on conventionally grown fruits is a concern for some regarding long-term health effects, including potential neurological impacts. If you consume conventionally grown fruits very often without thorough washing, you might be increasing your exposure. Show a visual of conventionally grown fruits being sprayed with pesticides. Some studies suggest a possible link between chronic exposure to certain pesticides and an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases. While more research is needed, minimizing exposure is generally a good idea. Recommendation: if it's accessible to you, consider choosing organic fruits, especially those known to have higher pesticide residues, like berries, apples, and grapes. Regardless of whether they're organic or not, always wash your fruits thoroughly under running water before eating them. It's really important to reiterate that fruit, in general, is incredibly good for you. This video isn't meant to scare you away from the fruit aisle. The key message here is about awareness, moderation, and making informed choices about how often and how you consume certain fruits and fruit products. Show a visual of someone enjoying a balanced meal with a variety of fruits and other healthy foods. A balanced diet that includes a variety of whole, unprocessed fruits in appropriate portions is a cornerstone of good health, including brain health. Be mindful of excessive sugar intake, especially from processed sources like fruit juices and added sugars in fruit products. What are your thoughts on this? Did any of this information surprise you? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more discussions on health and well-being. End screen with social media links and a reminder to consult with a healthcare professional. Remember, the best approach to your health is always to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian for personalized advice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.